Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Terrific game for Terry. He has 12 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He can give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skill to get inside something.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Terry against Curry. Terry, the pass to Harden. Another miss by Harden. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. You know, he's been trying to go inside more, and last year he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career, so that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
And it's blocked by Bogut. Barnes against Terry. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Barnes. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Guys, Draymond Green, a second-round pick in 2012, but his tough defense and high basketball IQ have earned him minutes. He said, quote, "I never cared about stats, and I still don't. My goal is to have an impact on the game. Sometimes you have the biggest impact with plays that don't show up in the stats. Those are the plays I live for." Great attitude, Kevin.
A real gamer, Doris. He loves the game. Thanks. And the Warriors making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Curry with a wide-open look. That 3 off the mark.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Kept alive. Here's Howard. They shoot again. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by Harden.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Green, no luck. Houston leading by 9.
Well, playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starters.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Rockets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones. Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Terry gets to Ariza. A shot by Harden, wide open. Puts up the baby hook. That misses off the backboard.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Curry passes to Barnes to end the drought. And Howard down for the champ.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
He just lives above the rim. I mean, dunks like that have become routine for him.
Ariza kicks to Howard. Left block shot on the way. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men. And I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
David Lee checked in for Andrew Bogut. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Joey Dorsey's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category. Really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And here comes Iguodala. He's got 6. Curry attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Oh, he got it! Boom! Buzzer!
Knock it down!
Shot!
Right at the horn! Oh.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Warriors trail by 9. So on the floor for Houston. Pablo Prigioni is out there with Harden. Then it's Smith. Then it's Joey Dorsey. And it's Brewer in at the small forward. Harden, no good.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Here's Lee. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
You look at how efficient David Lee is around the basket. He can go over either shoulder and use either hand to score. Broke his wrist in high school, and it's part of the reason why he's been able to develop that offhand so well.
But they get it back. The drive by Green.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
Yes, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brewer, the pass to Smith. Lee with the steal. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Dorsey. Jones comes in for Josh Smith. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. And it's Terrian for Pablo Prigioni. But with David Lee and his broken wrists, often having a setback like that in an early age, Clark can be a blessing in disguise, and he is definitely one of the most skilled scorers with his offhand.
Yeah, he does a really good job as an ambidextrous finisher. And it really puts the defender in a pickle because oftentimes as a defender, you want to try to take away one side or the other. With David Lee, you pretty much just have to try to square him up.
Out to the right wing. And finished off by Bogut. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the team continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Brewer is checked in for the Rockets. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Howard can't hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find the gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Feeds to Green. Curry attacking with the teardrop. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his 5th foul. Thompson against Harden. .110 left in the 4th quarter. Second shot opportunity. Howard can't hit.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Brewer with the ball. Now Green defending. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. .55 seconds left in the 4th. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 1st foul.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Smith checked in for Houston. Lisa comes in for Corey Brewer. Kicks it out to Harden. No luck. Nice D from Bogut.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
It's Curry with the drive. The feed to Thompson. Looking to get it going.
Oh, look out, man!
Finishing.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Thanks for tuning in.